It's really hard because I did, but you can't just come out and say things like that. It's one of those, because we've trained really well these last 2 weeks. And I know we got in a fight against Leeds, at Leeds, and at one stage with 17 minutes to go on the clock, we still had a chance of winning that game, and our last 12, 13 minutes before up there. But we finished the season strong last year. We trained, had a really good off-season. Our pre-season games have gone really well against, and you see we played in the pre-season and we played some of the top sides in the competition, and we've gone really good against them.
You indicated you were putting a big pack out too, and it proved it.
Yeah, I think it could have been, I think the weather probably helped them a little bit early on, because I think that we could have rolled them a little bit more. And like I say, we're confident, we're on our home ground. We've come into the game knowing that they've won 2 games, so it's not like you come into these kind of games underestimating anybody anyway, but we knew this was going to be a very crucial game to us. We prepared really well. Saying the start helped us. We got on the front foot really quickly, and that just built confidence in the team. And yeah, I'd say across the board. And to see Lloyd come back after a little bit of slow start to the year and getting injured at Castleford in the pre-season, to put a marker down like that, I'd say it's really good and really satisfying. I watched our pack at one stage, and it could have only, like, one of those things you've been pushing toward for 3 years. I had 2 front rowers out there that were probably about 110, 112 kg, and 2 back rowers that were over 106, 107. It was just a nice looking size to us, a difference to where we'd been small. But then again, if I can roll Danny Tickle into there and Hep Cahill, still got Willie Ice and Graf Ruler, I've got a good mix of both now. So it's a nice place where we are as a squad. We've got a long way to go. But I think today showed that we've got a decent side. We're a good rugby league side, good solid rugby league side, and now the season starts really. I think we've had the pushing and pulling and the slow start with the World Club Series. Now your squad's got to be well looked after. You've got to use your squad, because I don't think I've ever been involved in a league season and seen this next 2.5 months that we've got. We've got to turn around from Sunday to Friday to Sunday to Thursday to Monday to Friday. It's like, this next, you're not going to get any time to prepare.
You need a big squad.
We've not got a big squad, but we're going to have to look after it and make sure. It's going to be a really tough till after Easter. Very tough.
Dennis, you've always believed in Lloyd, haven't you?
Yes. You know that as well. You've been here and seen it. It's the fact that I think he's a sensational player. You get the fact that he's just never really had a run of games. You see what he's played. He's played against some of the best players in the world when he's played for Wales in internationals against Australia, and he's played out of position and looked really comfortable. Like I say, and what he's getting working with Aaron Heremiah is like somebody that's really smart as well. Like he's worked with John Clark, and now he's got Heremiah in there to work with him as well. It's only going to keep developing him and making him what I believe could be a very special player.
Were you surprised, Dennis, how poor Wakefield were, or do you think it was more a case of you made them look poor?
I think we made them at times as well. I think it's pouring down with rain. We're getting 18 points in front. We're always aware. We've already talked about what they did to Castleford. Now they got back in that game. So we knew that they had it in them when people like Tim Smith and McShane in the side to be able to cause you some problems. But it's hard to say. They were, like I say, maybe they'll come in here and say they were really poor. I thought that we did some real good things. And on a dry track, I think it could have been a little bit more, which is hard to say when you win so convincingly. That we restricted some of our attacking opportunities early in the game. But I think we played well. On the top and bottom of it, yeah, we played well.
Just Kevin Brown. I mean, we talked about Lloyd White, but Kevin Brown was exceptional as well.
He's the captain of the team. I think it's tough because I don't think Kev played really. His kicking game was fantastic. Like I say, he's got it on a bit of string. I think you see him and Joey Mellor working together. It's that little bit of consistency you're looking for in your side that broke us up a little bit last year when one of them got injured and Kev didn't start the year. Again, that's his first 80 minutes of the year. So he didn't play 2 minutes all the way through the pre-season games, and then he took a really good shot in the first game. missed Leeds, and now he's got himself back together. He's put a good 80 minutes, and he'll get better. But he guides us around. His brain, got a fantastic rugby brain. He knows what we want, and but above everything else, what he is a team player. That's why he's great for this club, and why he's great for me. He's a team man. It's not about Kevin, and he makes it about Kevin. It's about the team, which is really important.
You've also been happy with Gil Dudson as well.
I was when he trampled over one of their players and put that ball up and scored. He's got a lot of work to do. Again, what you see with him, Manasseh and with Gil on the field is he's two fellas that take a lot of putting down. It takes a lot of energy out of the opposition defence. And that, again, where we've been and we've had tenacious and hard-working front rowers, we've got a couple front rowers now that have got that in them, but are also pretty hard to put down. I thought Manasseh was outstanding at times today. And he's got so much more in his game. He's got a great offload in him. He's got a lot of things that he can develop as we keep rolling through the season. But again, to get Gil on the field, left him out there for about 24 minutes his second stint, just so he can get some game time in him. And I think he'll get better as well.